So as you'll see here, everything in Levelfly has an image. Every user has an image. This is my avatar, but also courses have images, and other things have images as well. And that's because we wanted to make the interface and the experience be very multimodal and appeal to 21st century users. Also, this is what users are used to when they encounter social media, and of course Levelfly has social media built in. It's a learning management system that has some game-based features as well as social media tools. So let me go ahead and show you the avatar. So clicking on your own avatar will take you to your profile page, and there you can see your full avatar. There's my avatar with my nifty skateboard. The first thing a user will see is their experience point total. So this is part of the game-based system, or what we call the achievement system. Every time a student completes an assignment, they earn points. They can track it on this progress bar. It tells them how many more points they need to level up. When they level up, their level meter changes, which is here in the corner, ever reminding them, and they move up. So every time a student completes a task, he or she earns points for that task, and it's a cumulative system as opposed to an averaging system like GPA. And the advantage to that is that they're always seeing their point total go up. It's motivating, and as they earn points, they level up. In the course, they can also earn badges. So you'll see here that there are a number of badges. Again, everything is associated with an image, so we have an image for each badge and a name. A teacher can award a badge very quickly in the system. Just simply clicking on an icon will bring up the ability to assign a badge. Okay, so this is a student who is in an old course of mine, so I could give her a badge very quickly by clicking on Give Badge here. And this will bring up a little editor, or I can just use a badge I've already created. Clicking on it will give the badge, and she'll earn that badge. So what the badges do is pinpoint and identify specific skills that are being taught by that course. Okay? And the badge rewards and confirms competency in that skill. That's what the badge does. Badges, you know, we've been using them forever. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, the military, right? It's a very refined system for awarding competency and for you know, making that public and having that sort of social respect for performing well in that skill. All kinds of different badges. So excellent forum post is another one I give out. But then there are other kinds of badges that, you know, can cover different aspects of the experience. Creative forum post, fabulous speller. This one down here is master of MLA style. I might give a badge for excellent attendance. Our system is also provides tools for creating a social community. And one of those tools is to create groups. In Levelfly, students, faculty, administrators can create all kinds of groups, and anyone can join those groups at any time. The group basically provides a simple discussion board, as well as tools for sharing files. And I can take you into the groups in a minute, but let me just show you what's beneath that. We have a list of friends. So again, with any kind of social media site, you expect that there's some way to create a community. So at any moment, I can click on someone's icon and friend them, or send a friend request. Okay, so if I want to look for someone or find someone, I go to the search bar up here. So let me click on Jane Doe here. She's not my friend, so I click on friend, and I've just sent her a friend request. So she'll see that friend request as a notification. When she goes to her messages page, she'll see a notification up here that says, so-and-so has asked you to be a friend. Every time I create a course, I can invite people to that course, and when they've accepted it, I'm told that they've accepted it, so I know they're in. Beneath that is the message board. I can actually sort of do a shout out to all of my friends. So we've built in a lot of features that are common to social media platforms. And as I said before, we've also built in some game-based features. So let me take you to a different feature here, and that's the leaderboard. So as students earn experience points, they level up. The leaderboard is actually tracking their rank within the system. So currently, the highest level person in the system is Diana Caban at level 13 with almost 3,000 experience points. She has 20 badges in total, which she's received from all of her different courses that she's taken. And we also count the number of times someone has liked a comment or post that you've made, and we just think that that's important too. Now, if you don't want to see your rank in the entire system, there I am, number 5. I'm falling drastically. This is I actually have 2 accounts, so my second account is now ahead of me. Wow. So if you don't want to measure yourself up to the entire system, you can also filter it down to just the people in the courses and groups that you're in. So I'm still number 5. All right, let's see if I rise up. And then you can just sort of measure yourself against your friends. Okay, I'm number 4. All right. Okay, so this is just a sort of quick way to kind of see how you're doing within the system. And again, this is entirely based on experience points. The theory behind it, of course, is that the more you just simply complete the task, the more points you earn, the higher you go up on the leaderboard. Okay, so this is just rewarding effort. That's part of the idea behind Levelfly. One of the reasons we built Levelfly, in fact, was to help motivate and engage remedial students. We have a high dropout rate in remedial courses, and we were asked by our college president to help design a system that would help to, make those students stay, encourage those students to complete their work and move ahead, and to eventually to succeed and to pass the course. And so the experience points, the badges, even the avatar, which is something students rave about, they have this sense of identity within the system. These things are really important to them, and they do help them to remain within the class. Actually, when a student levels up, they earn new artwork for their avatar. So I'll go back to the profile page here. Once I level up, I'll get a little message in my email. I'll get a message in my notifications saying, you have leveled up. You have just unlocked this new wardrobe. Let's say it's the Urban Chic, right? And the next time I go into my wardrobe, I'll click here, I will see that new artwork and I'll be able to change it and change my image and add whatever I want. So I'm going to take off my Clark Kent outfit and go into my superhero costume. Here we go. So I click on superhero. And let me find the matching bottom here. Okay. Okay, and there I am. And I'll get rid of my skateboard, and instead, what does Superman carry? Not a handbag, not an electric guitar.
Oh, you've got to come up with something.
How about some gloves? Oh, I can do that. Awesome. So here's my superhero outfit. I'll hit save, and bam. I am now a superhero. Everyone sees my icon has changed. And this is part of the reward structure. Again, we have these light rewards. Somebody at one point was saying, well, why don't we give students iPads, or why don't we give them money or gift cards when they level up? And we thought, well, we don't want to make the system too much emphasizing extrinsic rewards. So we have these light extrinsic rewards where they get things that basically improve their social status within the system. Levelfly is a learning management system, and like all learning management systems, our bread and butter is to provide a platform for teachers to teach with, right? So this is what our course looks like. It's a simple discussion board as the home page. We basically use this actually as I use it as an announcements page. It can be used as a discussion page, but I use it to make announcements, and I can star things that are really important announcements. I can give announcements titles. So this is about their final grades. The semester just ended. I also, from here, students can see the tasks that I've assigned. They can click on that and see their tasks. I can click on this and see how many members I have in the course, and I can invite members through that portal. I can also share files. So there's a list of files here for the course. Again, I can star the ones that are most important, and simple drag and drop to get files in there. And students can download files, or they can share files. If they click on the share button, it gives them sort of like a Dropbox address for that file that they can share within the system or outside of the system, and quickly share those files. They can just download the files. I can also create multiple discussion boards or forums. And I have a forum for each week in the semester, and the forum is tied to the reading assignments. And students will, read something, and then they'll go and answer the question in the forum. And I'll take you into one of these forums. So here's my week 1 forum on the Tempest. And in here, I post the question. Actually, that was my response. Here's the question. And the students will comment and post their answers and also comment on each other's responses here. And it's all very visual. Again, it looks like other sort of social media tools, and we wanted to make it very visual so you kind of know who you're talking to. And at any moment in here, whenever I see someone, I can click on them and send them a private message as well, or give them a badge for that wonderful post that they've just made. We try to make the tools be very upfront. At the end of every week, I will go into my grade book here, and I'll grade the students. So I wanted to show you a neat feature that we built into the system. Okay. So lots of numbers here. On the left, we have averages, and on the right, we have the individual grades for each assignment. But you'll see these columns here have to do with what we call learning outcomes. So for every course I design, I tell the system, here are the learning outcomes for that course. These are the outcomes that are generated by the department, plus any new ones I want to add. And from there on, anytime I assign something, I can assign the specific learning outcomes to that task. So I'll show you a task here. Let's go to my world literature course. Okay, so here's the Tempest assignment. So I click on that, and you'll see here that the outcomes for this assignment are to practice comparative analysis, literary theory, and themes, and there's a brief description. Okay. Normally, these outcomes, which are actually the shared learning outcomes for this course, are assessed after the semester using sample student writing, and it's assessed by a committee, right? And none of that information ever gets to the student or the individual teachers, really. But with Levelfly, we built in outcomes assessment tools. So this is another unique feature. So every task has associated outcomes, and then when it's time to grade that outcome, to grade that assignment, I can also rate how well they did in each outcome. And as I showed you in the grade book, when I go to that task, I can, so I'll bring you to the Tempest task here. I give it a grade, but I also use a 1, 2, 3 system, not proficient, proficient, highly proficient, to rank them in each of the outcomes for that task. Now these are being averaged on the left here, and the teacher can see all this, but so can the student, right? And that's,
For their own individual.
Exactly. So let me show you a course that I'm in where I might actually have been evaluated. So from the student's perspective, they get to see this information and hopefully use it. So when a student goes to their course homepage, they see an extra button, View Stats. They can click on that button, and they can see, okay, so this is just a dummy course that I'm in. But I could see, theoretically, I could see my current grade in the course. I could see how many experience points I've been awarded, how many times anyone in the course has liked something I had to say, all of my badges just for this course. I can see a list of all the assignments that this course assigned to me, and what grade I received, and how many experience points I received for that assignment. And I can also see, at the bottom here, I can see how well I'm doing in each outcome. Now, I haven't been rated in any of these outcomes, but if I were to be rated, there would be a little foil badge here, and it would show me my value between 1 and 3. If I want to see who's doing well in each outcome, I click on the More button, and this shows me the top 5 people in that outcome. Why do I want to know that? Because I might want to set up a mentoring relationship with that person and ask them, what are you doing in analysis that's giving you this 3.0? What do I need to do better? And if I wanted to from there, I can create a group with that person and other people, and we can then talk about how to do better in that outcome. At the end of the semester, if I have a 2.5 or higher in any of the outcomes for my course, I get what's called a gold medal. So this is another way to reward students. So let me show you an example of one here. I'm not sure if I have any gold medals, no, but I know someone who does. So I will pull up someone here. Okay, so this is a student in one of my classes. and you'll see he was a very good student. He actually earned a gold medal in pretty much every outcome for my course. So this student had a 2.5 or higher in all of these outcomes, and this stays with them. This is part of their social record. So that's another kind of sort of special badge that we give. So this student earned a gold medal in comparative analysis, a gold medal in grammar, a gold medal in literary theory, a gold medal in MLA style, a gold medal in themes, and a gold medal in writing. And if they're not sure about what those things mean, they simply click on it and they'll see a little receipt which tells them a little bit more about that, and also who awarded it to them, what course, when it happened. Right? So all that all that information is available to them. One other thing I want to mention about.
And Frank, we have to find a way to wrap it up.
Okay, so you'll probably want to splice this in, but I just wanted to mention this. Every assignment has a different experience point value. And that shows the students just how important that task is, and also how difficult it is. So in my course, throughout the system, you can assign up to 100 experience points per task. So 100 would be sort of like your hardest assignment for the semester. So for me, that's the final paper. So that's 100, and it's color-coded red. The average assignments are these weekly discussion posts. So those are 50, and then the smaller assignments would be like, buying your books and doing a couple of like prep things at the beginning of the semester here. So that also helps the students to track and rank their tasks using the XP value. So when we were designing LevelFly, one of our guiding principles was that students learn better when they're having fun. And we have documented this with studies and research that we've done here at BMCC. We've seen that when students enjoy learning, when they're having a good time with the learning process, they actually are able to learn better, especially in measures of higher order thinking, critical analysis, evaluation, that kind of stuff. So when we built LevelFly, we wanted to make sure that students were having fun. And from the surveys we've collected, they really enjoy using this system. They prefer to other systems. I prefer to other systems. I've taught with other systems. So I think the big takeaway is that learning should be fun. I have little kids. I see that learning is all about play in the early years, and we lose that. We regiment, we structure, we control. We have to loosen that up. We have to provide spaces and opportunities for students to see learning as something enjoyable, something they can excel in, and I think that's what LevelFly helps us to do. And it provides the tools to do that, and it's friendly, and it's it's based on 21st century technology that students are already used to, and I invite everyone to come and give it a shot. Thank you.